Hello and welcome to today's Monday update. Yesterday was a joyful day. We celebrated our high school and college graduates in our congregation as part of our worship service. The students that were away at the Michigan District Junior High Gathering, they're back and they had a wonderful experience. In fact, I want to show you some highlights from the time that they spent at the gathering. Well, as we begin our summer sermon series, Godspeed on a Journey with Jesus, we want to recall these words of Jesus from Luke chapter 19. Jesus says, "For the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost." With the loving passion of a parent looking for a lost child, God has sought you out. You were his mission. I was his mission. We are God's mission. By the gospel of Jesus Christ, by the power of the Holy Spirit, God has found you. God has made you his own in the waters of baptism. God has brought you into the sanctuary of the church. And as part of God's mission, he has now sent you out to be part of that plan of salvation, to be part of that mission. So God uses you as part of his rescue mission to seek out others who need God's rescuing. That means that God is seeking and saving the lost, but he's doing it through you, through me. As we journey with Jesus, let's always remember that we are part of God's mission. We're on a mission. Well, one more note about yesterday's worship service. We confessed the Athanasian Creed as part of yesterday's service. The Athanasian Creed, it can be a little unfamiliar. It can raise some questions. And so we're going to have a two-part Kingdom Conversations video coming out about the Athanasian Creed. The first of those conversations will be available this Wednesday, and it'll be emailed to the congregation. Let me invite you to keep an eye out for that and watch that so you can learn more about the Athanasian Creed and what we are confessing in that. Well, we have a lot going on in the life of the congregation. Rather than going through all of it here and overwhelm you with lots of details, let me invite you to take a look at the contents of the Monday email, the things that are included in there. You'll hear about all the different activities happening in the church. One that I would highlight for you, however, is the voters meeting coming up on June 21st. That's at 7 p.m. at Christ Campus. We're going to be talking about and approving a budget for the coming fiscal year, as well as electing leaders to the governing board and elders. Let me have you keep both of those in prayer. The work of the church moves forward on its knees in prayer. And as we move into that important voters meeting, we need to seek God's wisdom, God's counsel, God's blessings in prayer. Well, thanks for taking the time to watch this Monday update. God's blessings to you this week as you live as one who knows the peace and the power of the cross.